excited for this villain. You just called her a badass.
I can see how excited she is from here.
Cold outside, all right?
Something.
Anyways.
My favorite part, though, has got to be Thor.
We're not to the ending yet.
Thor gets captured. Ragnarok happens to Asgard. Asgard is wiped out.
We're assuming.
We see the darkness come over. You know.
So the question is,
fire.
Did Loki allow this? Because the last Thor, we saw what we thought was his dad sitting in the throne, which in turn was Loki.
Odin was actually
shifted as, yeah.
They have some splaining to do. I do not doubt they have some splaining to do. This comes out in November, yeah? Yeah,
later
comes out in
this
November.
Year.
Yeah.
Late fallish, yeah.
This is November.
The trailer, great music choice.
Was it Led Zeppelin?
I believe so. No, it wasn't Led Zeppelin. Let baby, Mrs. Who sang the song in the Thor trailer?
Def Leppard? Led Zeppelin?
It's not Zeppelin. That one. This is some great dancing.
Led Zeppelin. I knew it.
You sure? Okay. Good work, Rocket.
Nailed it.
So, great music. This doesn't feel like a traditional Thor movie from the trailer.
By the guy, you guys missed out. Mrs. Bolter's out there rocking out, singing the song to herself.
This feels like Disney got their hands on Thor.
No, what I think they're doing is I think they're tweaking the feel, make it match a little bit of Guardians of the Galaxy, so that way they can blend these universes together without there being such a harsh.
But Thor isn't Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't want the
old
80s Tron font. I don't want.
They're bringing it together. They're
going
trying
to
to
do it
mesh
just
it
fine in the next Avengers movie.
Yeah, but you need a bridge. This is the bridge.
The bridge is the Avengers movie.
Tie it together.
No, what this is going to tie in is all the Infinity Stones.
So there's one missing still. The Soul Stone is still missing. We haven't seen that one yet.
No, we did.
No, we didn't. We got the Mind Stone. We got the Time Stone. We got the Reality Stone. We got
So we have the Tesseract.
We got the Red Ooze.
The Ether.
The Ether.
We have the stone that was in Loki's scepter.
Yep.
Mind Stone.
Mind Stone that now is in.
We had the Purple Stone from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
The Green Stone from Doctor Strange.
And then the Soul Stone, which is orange.
Okay.
And they suspect that it might be in what's his name, the guy that runs Asgard with the giant sword. Maybe in him, like it may be in him, because his eyes are orange. We see that.
Could it be in Thor's hammer this whole time and we just didn't know it? That's why she's crushing it?
No. Because remember Guardians of the Galaxy when what's his face grabs the purple stone, his eyes turn purple?
Yeah, but it was killing him because all the Guardians their eyes turned purple as well. It was killing them.
Also, I can't remember his name. The guy in Thor runs the giant Tesseract rainbow bridge
the
thing.
big black guy. Yes, we know.
Yeah. Idris
Elba.
He says he can see every soul.
Maybe.
So I think he may have it.
I would assume it's in the sword before it's inside of him. Maybe because his eyes only turn orange when he grabs the sword.
Maybe.
And maybe the sword is what tones it down to where it doesn't kill him. But that would also mean that that's also powering the rainbow bridge.
Yeah. There's a scene in the Avengers where Thor goes to the dream pond and has that hallucination he sees in the future. And Idris Elba is blind. He's got these white eyes. So it'd be interesting to see. We're just hypothesizing. Get to the good part.
So what else did we have in between?
He gets captured and taken to the Collector.
And then she's crushed, which they changed the Collector.
Yeah, they did. They changed the Collector. It's no longer
not a
Benicio
Del Toro.
Benicio del.
It's now fucking
from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the not the conspiracy theory, chaos theory.
Yeah. Well, you see the water drop on the back of your hand. It could go to the left. It could go to the right based on temperature, hair follicle bending one way or another. Many things. Chaos theory. It all brings. What's his name?
What is his name?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
it's Jeff Goldblum.
He was in The Fly, which if you watch sci-fi movies, that was a pretty good one.
So Jeff Goldblum, a really skinny Jeff Goldblum,
Yeah.
is now the collector.
Cocaine's one hell of a drug.
Which in one scene at the end that Rocket is very excited for here.
Very excited for.
He's partnered with Loki. They're both sitting in the same booth.
Where is his booth?
Overseeing the fight
A coliseum.
of these two gladiators.
One being Thor.
Which Thor in short hair.
All the ladies screamed.
And an amazing helmet. Probably the coolest helmet
He's got
we've seen.
Yeah.
Because he puts it on and then like chink and it's like a chin guard and not floppy ears. He's got an erection.
He's got the wings, right? That you see on Norse mythology.
So then so he doesn't have his hammer. In this point,
hammer.
They've taken his hammer. And they announce he's going to be fighting, and they start opening the doors to this glorious beast.
Incredible! And then the Hulk comes bashing through the Coliseum doors. Dents him, crushes the steel girdered plates.
And Thor busts out laughing. Just straight up laughing, and he turns around and goes, Hey, I know him.
Crowd goes silent. Whoa, why is he laughing?
We work together. And then it cuts to this.
Yeah, the Hulk, not to be overlooked, he's wearing full gladiator gear. He's got a giant shoulder piece. He's got a shield. He's got a giant headdress. Looks pretty fucking cool.
So ultimately what this is all leading towards is the Avengers movies, Infinity War Part 1 and 2, which we see Thanos, the Red Hulk. We've actually already seen him in a few movies. We saw him in Guardians of the Galaxy.
In end scenes, though.
No. He talked in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Small part with Loki.
He's the green chick's
father. Yeah.
We had a full scene with him.
Yeah, small parts. He's not a main character in any of those.
Correct. So, exciting. It looks good. I'll go see it. I don't like some of the cheesiness of it, though. I hope they didn't take away from the darker seriousness that Thor has been so far. Think of Thor 2.
I know.
That was a super dark movie.
Yeah. So when's Guardians of the Galaxy 2 coming out?
2 weeks.
And then 5 months later, out comes Thor.
After Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's coming in.
Lie.
Forgot about Spider-Man. I really don't care about Spider-Man.
This Spider-Man's been great.
Is it? Is it because Robert Downey Jr. is going to be hitting on Aunt May?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be hitting on her.
The youngest Aunt May of them all.
Yeah, that's right. What was it? Marissa Tomei?
Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be great. We have tickets to go opening weekend.
Yeah, we do.
We get probably a lot more information about Thanos. Maybe potentially about the next Infinity Stone.
No spoilers, yeah.
I don't see much about Spider-Man. I see the Spider-Man movie more his backstory.
It's going to be an origin story.
Not entirely, though. I doubt we hear a single thing about Uncle Ben, and if we do, it maybe lasts like 3 minutes. Because we know the story. It's been said twice in the past 15 years.
He'll be looking at a photo on a mantle saying, Man, Uncle Ben, I miss you. So right.
Because
all this power.
I doubt we're getting an explanation where his powers come or any of that, because he's already Spider-Man in this. Because of the Captain America movie. Just Spider-Man.
Is he fighting against Falcon? Who's he fighting against?
Oh, Vulture Man.
Vulture Man.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Which is a great tie-in from Birdman.
Coincidental.
Man likes his bird costumes. What can I say?
This one's jet-powered.
He goes to all those furry conventions.
He didn't have a bird costume in Birdman. Oh,
some amazing long takes in that.
Well, it's going to be good year for Marvel. Again, yay Disney.
Blockbuster, yeah, blockbuster year.
And the other thing that we did have is in January, I think we talked about this already in one of our previous episodes, was they've already started filming the next Marvel Avengers movie. That started end of January.
That's right. That already happened.
So, yeah. Times. There's going to be... Because we're supposed to have the next Avengers movie next year.
When's Star Wars coming out?
This fall, winter. Episode 8, The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi. Disney's going to be racking in the... Invest in Disney stock now. They got about 4 movies coming out.
Expensive as shit already, man.
Yeah, it's going to go up.
Hear the news this week? There is rumor mill going around.
Oh, the old rumor mill.
Apple.
Yes.
Disney.
Oh.
Merging.
What?
Why not? They don't compete in any way, shape, or form. They would not be monopolizing any market. You literally have two of the biggest, richest companies in the world becoming a super company.
Wow.
Walt Disney Apple.
Wow.
Walt Apple Disney?
Is an apple?
Yeah. It is just rumor. I highly doubt we'll see it happen. But it would be an interesting thought. I mean, you're taking the cash richest company in the world of Apple.
Disnipple.
And probably the most recognized brand in the world of Disney. When it comes to movies, theme parks, everything else.
Why would they go and join together?
They would never go bankrupt.
That's like saying Apple or Google should invest in OPEC.
OPEC.
It's the conglomeration of countries and businesses that run the oil. Totally separate.
Google hates them.
Oil industry.
Now, if
Energy
maybe
industry.
like it was Johnson & Johnson in Google, then there we go. Or General Mills in Google.
General Mills and Google.
So cereal, software.
General Google.
There we go. That was just an interesting little tidbit I'd seen on the news this week that there was rumors of Apple and Disney merging. I could see that being big for Apple and iTunes, though. I mean, oh, you bought an iPhone, have this free Marvel movie with it.
Oh, no, it's going to be music.
Enjoy.
And you paint with all the colors of the wind.
Nice Pocahontas.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I'm reaching way back.
Older than you, man.
No, it came out while I was alive.
Barely. So we're going to talk about another movie that I actually went and saw last weekend.
Oh, all right.
And it was great.
Was it?
This is, if you've seen the anime and enjoyed it in any way, I highly recommend seeing this film. I think you'll enjoy it. They did a very good job of sticking to what made the anime great, the storyline and the plots, and not really, making its own story. It really is just a live action version of the anime.
Really? So they did a very good job of keeping true to the canon?
Yes. Now let's face it, Scarlett Johansson is not Asian, Chinese in any way.
Uh-huh.
She still looked hot. Still looked great. She performed a great major. She's
wearing a latex suit half the movie, isn't she?
Yeah.
There you go.
Very tight.
There you go. That's all you needed to hear. Gentlemen, Scarlett Johansson latex suit for about 95 minutes. There you go.
Sorry, Japanese anime. I'm sorry if I insulted any of our 3 people that are our devices around us.
A lot of you are out there watching. This man can't be, held accountable for his actions.
I'm absorbing through the skin.
Welcome.
So, but she did a good job of playing
Japanese?
a robot.
Or playing a robot. A Japanese robot.
Hanka. That's the name. Hanka. That's the name of the company. Creates the robotics.
Don't do spoilers, man. I haven't seen the movie yet.
No spoilers. She's a robot.
Bit of a spoiler.
But the big thing is they take
just wearing a suit.
They take her brain and they put it in. It's the first time they take her brain and put it inside of a robot. So her brain and her ghost
cybernetics
is driving this robot.
I see.
So in essence, you're immortal.
Wow. Yeah. As long as you don't
shot in the head. If you don't go brain dead, good to go.
Okay.
So
you got your
great movie, great
not
graphics.
Hardware, you got your wetware, your brain plugged into hardware. Okay.
But the big thing my wife and I talked about immediately following the movie is how they shot live action, how you see anime drawn.
Influence?
Just the way anime draws out a shot, how it's shot is very difficult for cameras.
Would they be an animator?
Yes.
Oh.
Anime animator. But they did a very good job on the shots and how the camera shots and angles were to mimic
the style.
Yeah, it was very, very well done.
Cool.
The music was on point. Graphics were great. It was just good. I highly recommend it. If you like any of this type of stuff in any way, if you like the movie iRobot, you'd probably enjoy it.
Okay. Would this be like a Total Recall?
No. Wouldn't say less violent, but no, I wouldn't compare it to Total Recall in any way.
So there's sort of future scene with person, pseudo robot, pseudo person.
Yeah, but we're not. It's Total Recall is still humans fighting humans. This is a robot